We are here for your halftime HSOs. Dallas Cowboys 13, the Saints 7. Dallas at the very end of the half had first and goal at the 7. Couldn't punch it in. They had a Tyron Smith hold and they had to settle for 3. Kemp, first thoughts about the first half of 13-7 Cowboys?
Well, I'm sure, especially before they gave up that drive that started at the Cowboys 5 right there, that Sean Payton was pretty pleased with things. But, dude, you cannot lose to this team with that quarterback tonight. Nope. I don't care what his numbers are. I don't care the fact that they were able to break one deep on the man coverage where Anthony Brown got caught up a little bit in the traffic. He can't throw.
No.
He cannot consistently beat. I mean, there's so much pressure. He's on the run. They can try to make it easy for him with some rollouts, with some pitch and catch type throws, but he's not equipped to play quarterback tonight.
No, they caught him with a screen to the tight end on the one long play. But other than that, especially at the very beginning of the game, dude, you can even tell the strategy of the Saints. It's like, we don't even care if the Cowboys can put pressure on Taysom Hill. Let's get the ball out of his hands so he doesn't screw anything up. And that surely was it. Now, have they gained a little more confidence in him as the half is going on? It kind of feels like it a little bit, that they're saying, all right, you know what? We had a plan to just let him throw dink, 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 and don't do anything stupid. And now you've had a couple of plays down the field, the one screen and the other, the touchdown and the one down the field, that maybe you'll say, okay, maybe they'll see if they can loosen the reins up a little bit. But you're right. Just looking at the first half, you lose this game, it is going to be a huge disappointment.
Especially, you're getting the ball back to start the second half. If you go out there and go up 20-7, this game is over because Taysom Hill's just not going to be able to put together sustained enough drives quick enough. He did run for the one first down where they blew contain a little bit, but surprise, surprise, Mike has been all over him. DeMarcus Lawrence had a batted down pass. Their offense is just not dynamic enough. Deontay Harris obviously has some speed. They're trying to get him to the outside, but I mean, dude, you're playing against a team of backups, and it's a backup at quarterback.
Right.
He's a fun player at times, but Taysom Hill cannot beat you.
No.
On the other side, you look at Dak's numbers, and it shows 19-24 for 177.
I was a little worried at the very beginning of the game.
Just
about Dak.
Yeah, he missed a couple times. But the throw to CD they charted as a run,
right?
Because it was backward. But for all intents and purposes, he's already over 200 yards. He had a couple of just absolute dimes. The throw to Gallup for the touchdown got his feet down. I've said for this entire season, I'm not sure I've ever seen a dude with better feet on the boundaries, be they the end zone or the sideline, than Michael Gallup. He had
that's the
another one
dude
for
that's
a
on the
first
team
down.
with Amari Cooper, who I
That's
thought
right.
had the best feet in the entire league, let alone on this team. And, man, Michael Gallup on 2 catches today, he's been perfection on the boundaries with his feet. Again, the Cowboys can't run the football. You take the 33-yard run away from CeeDee Lamb that we all thought was a pass, and it's 9 carries for 18 yards, and that has to be a little concerning. I know the Saints come in with the best run against average as far as defenses go, but you think you should be able to break loose a little bit with the offensive line in the running game. That just hadn't happened.
It hasn't happened, and it's a trend, right? I mean, it's been happening for the past month and a half now. It has been nice to see the fact that you have had Amari out there for a few snaps. He drew a pass interference penalty one time. He had the deep over, the middle shot to him when he was out there with CD. They ended up scoring on the fade to Gallup a few plays later. So he may end up playing less than I thought he would, but his impact on the game has been noticeable, So they get 9-10 days off after this. You hope the guy gets his win back a little bit more, because you can obviously see it's just a different game when 100% of CeeDee Lamb and 70% of Amari Cooper are out there. Things just flow better. Look, I think you get the best version of Dalton Schultz when those two guys are out there with him, because all of a sudden, he can pick and choose his routes. Had a scary moment where he went to the turf, but then bounced back and was huge on that final drive there to set up the field goal. So, my general take after one half is you just need to bury this team. You just need to bury them.
Don't give them any hope.
I know it's the Superdome. I know it's a night game, but they have excuses. but they're not for the Cowboys. They can tell that to their own team. Dallas just needs to get out of here with a win by 4.5 points. But really,
triple play.
But really, there's no reason they can't come out here and just dominate this team in the second half, because they don't have a quarterback that can keep up with you.
True.
And you have an offense that is at least close to being healthy.
I just don't love them having them hang around, because you just never know. They can make one play and be right back in it and take the lead, and that's what you don't want to do. So it's good to see Odigizua show up. It's good to see DeMarcus Lawrence back, and he's showing up also. Don't forget, the postgame show will be on the same streaming platforms: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. And we'll have a phone call. I'll have a piece of paper with a number on it. But we'll have the phone number on the side where you can call and talk to Jake and Donovan on the postgame show. Cowboys 13, Saints 7. Let's take care of business, Jake. Let's do it by 4.5 points, too. I'm rooting for you. Triple play. Triple
Shut up.
play.
Shut up.
Triple play.
We'll see you after the game.